Here's what really happened to Damon Wayans from My Wife and Kids. Sad story. In a world where laughter often masks the unseen battles of life, Damon Wayans' journey beyond the screen is a tale of unexpected turns. The laughter stopped, the cameras turned off, and what was left? The renowned actor and comedian who once stood at the pinnacle of comedic stardom found himself facing a harrowing reality, one that fame's bright lights couldn't dispel. Prepare to uncover the gripping, untold story of Damon Wayans' life after My Wife and Kids, a story filled with courage, transformation, and profound resilience. Buckle up. This is a ride through the heights of fame to the heart of struggle and back. Damon Wayans was born into a bustling household flavored with creative energy and artistic fervor on September 4th, 1960, in New York City's vibrant Harlem neighborhood. He was the fourth of 10 children, a dynamic that forged an environment ripe for performance from an early age. The echoes of laughter and the spirit of competition among siblings were the hallmarks of the Wayans family home, imprinting young Damon with an innate sense of comedy and entertainment. Raised by his supermarket manager father Howell and his homemaker and social worker mother Elvira, finances were often tight, but the family's wealth lay in their unshakable bond and encouragement of each other's creative pursuits. Damon attended Murray Bergtraum High School, where the seeds of his future career were unwittingly sown amidst the hallways and classrooms that would witness his earliest attempts at humor and performance. In the cradle of his formative years, challenges were no strangers to Damon. He found solace and meaning in nurturing his talent for stand-up comedy, taking to the microphone with a mixture of fear, excitement, and the rawness characteristic of both his youth and the edgy comedy scene of the time. His diligent ambition was tempered with the patience and grit that New York demanded of its dreamers. It's said that his early days of stand-up yielded more than just laughter. They hatched life lessons and resilience that would become treasured weapons in his professional arsenal. It was during these early adventures that Damon's passion and capability were honed, leading him down the path toward the bright lights of Hollywood and television stardom. But before that ascent could take place, he worked as a briefcase-toting messenger, a job far removed from the flashing cameras and cheering audiences of his future. Nevertheless, these humble beginnings were but the prelude to a symphony of success that would resonate throughout his life. The laughter that filled the Wayans home didn't just cultivate Damon's comedic talent, it sowed seeds across the family, cultivating a dynasty of entertainers, including Keenan Ivory, Marlon, Sean, and Kim Wayans. It was an environment that, while challenging, was ultimately instrumental in shaping the performer and the man Damon would become. This backdrop of familial jest and the hustle of New York life laid the foundation for a career that would eventually see Damon grace television screens and film sets far beyond the imagination of his younger self, emboldening him with a fortitude that would stand against the tests of both time and fame. With groundwork in grit and comedy running through his veins, Damon Wayans' journey to stardom embarked earnestly in the 1980s. Steered by determination, he entered Hollywood's orbit with a writer's gig on the groundbreaking sketch comedy series Saturday Night Live. Although his tenure lasted only a single season, 1985 to 1986, due to creative differences, it catalyzed his incursion into the television world. Damon's next significant leap saw him joining the cast of In Living Color, the brainchild of his brother Keenan Ivory Wayans. The series, revolutionary in its wit and social commentary, became a cultural touchstone and showcased Damon's versatility across a spectrum of memorable characters. From the loquacious Homie D clown to the flamboyant Blaine Edwards, he embodied each role with a fidelity that cemented his status as a comic force. Navigating through the 1990s, Damon explored the cinematic domain, starring in and writing a slew of films that further diversified his repertoire. Movies such as Mo Money, Blankman, and Major Payne highlighted his penchant for blending comedy with action and heroism, a characteristic that appealed to a wide audience, ensuring his affability with both the critics and the public. The culmination of Damon's star's ascent was perhaps best encapsulated by the success of the beloved sitcom My Wife and Kids. Premiering in 2001, the show turned the spotlight on Damon as Michael Kyle, a patriarch with an unconventional parenting style bursting with humor and heart. His charismatic portrayal resonated with viewers, earning him several accolades, including 4 International Press Academy Golden Satellite Award nominations. Yet, despite the splendors of a flourishing career, Damon Wayans never shied away from reinvention or challenges. The late 2000s and 2010s witnessed his returned focus to stand-up comedy, where he revisited his roots, finding solace and redemption in the raw, unscripted connection with the audience, an eternal reminder of where it all began. Parallel to his ongoing comedy tours, Damon eventually ventured back into TV, seizing the role of Roger Murtaugh in the series adaptation of Lethal Weapon. Though the show's stint was interspersed with behind-the-scenes drama and personal health considerations, it served as a testament to his enduring appeal and fortitude as an entertainer. Throughout his decorated career, Damon has earned a reputation not only for his comedic genius, but also for his depth and adaptability as an actor. A trailblazer for future generations of comedians, his portfolio of work is a vibrant tapestry that narrates the rise of an enduring luminary, from the perpetually spirited quarters of New York City to the glimmering stages of Hollywood and beyond. Because YouTube will prioritize interactive videos, please comment OK if you find this video interesting. Thank you. Personal life. In the kaleidoscope of Damon Wayans' life, the vibrant colors of laughter and applause blend with more somber shades that have marked his personal narrative. At the heart lies his family, a chapter of both triumph and tribulation, rooted in his marriage to Lisa Thorner. As an American actress and model, Lisa captured Damon's heart, leading to a loving marriage that blessed them with 2 sons, Damon Wayans Jr. and Michael Wayans, and 2 daughters, Cara Mia Wayans and Kyla Wayans. The couple's journey, unfolding beneath the Hollywood spotlight, was as intricate as any script Damon had ever performed. Their union, which contributed significantly to Damon's public persona, showcased the nuances of a marriage in the entertainment industry, enveloping their family life in the intrigue and pressures that such visibility often entails. As the years went by and their relationship flourished, Damon and Lisa faced their share of challenges, as all couples do. In 2000, the curtain came down on their marriage, leading to a divorce that remains shrouded in privacy by mutual choice. Despite the lack of public insight into their separation, the impact of their union and subsequent path to co-parenting has left an indelible mark on Damon's life. Fatherhood remains Damon's most treasured role, shaping each decision and influencing his creative work. His children have flourished, continuing the Wayans legacy of entertainment. His son, Damon Wayans Jr., in particular, has followed in his comedic footsteps. The familial ethos, one that prizes laughter as a universal language and cherishes unconditional love, was beautifully mirrored in Damon's role as Michael Kyle on the sitcom My Wife and Kids. This role was more than just an acting opportunity. It was a reflection of Damon's personal philosophies on parenting, life's lessons, and the essence of what constitutes a family. Throughout his life, and most notably as a dedicated father, Damon has emphasized the importance of humility, work ethic, and love. These values have been the foundation upon which he has nurtured his children, guiding them through the complexities of growing up in the entertainment spotlight. Their own pursuits within the industry are a testament to Damon's influence and the solid, creative roots from which they have sprung. Romance for Damon has been a journey painted with both the strokes of joy and the inevitable touch of heartache. His love life has unfolded with a discretion befitting someone so accustomed to public interest, yet it has been punctuated by significant changes and growth. In navigating both love and loss, Damon's personal experiences have lent authenticity and depth to the myriad of roles he has portrayed, infusing his performances with genuine emotion born from real-life experiences. Dramatic life events and challenges. Damon Wayans' tapestry of life, woven with professional accolades and the fabric of familial bonds, has not been immune to the wear of adversity. In 2013, at the pivotal age of 53, the vibrancy of his career was dulled by a stark revelation. Damon was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. This diagnosis was not merely a medical condition, it became a catalyst for profound personal transformation. The laughter he offered to the world belied the seriousness of his condition. The comedian, so accustomed to standing in the spotlight's glow, now stood at a critical crossroads, facing a shadow that had stealthily crept upon him. Some struggle is healthy. If you can embrace it rather than be angry, you can use it as your pilot light, Damon expressed, embodying the resilience that his new reality required. He made it clear that he would not allow his diagnosis to define him or derail his commitment to his craft. As Damon Wayans grappled with the implications of his illness, the routine of touring and stand-up, a profession demanding long hours and exhausting travel, quested against his health. Diabetes, an insidious opponent, required him to engage in a ceaseless balancing act of blood sugar levels, medication, and diet, all while maintaining the rigor of his professional endeavors. Amongst the laughter and the applause that met him on stage, the diagnosis imposed a profound introspection. He realized the necessity of embracing lifestyle changes, not only for his career longevity, but for his very survival. Damon commenced an arduous journey of health and self-care, allying with medical professionals to manage his diabetes and incorporating exercise into his daily rituals. However, the steadfastness of his determination was met with the frailty of the human body. By February 2015, the impact of his condition gated him from the skies, forbidding flight travel and heralding the cancellation of several performances. This development was not merely a professional impediment. It was an omen inviting Damon to reassess his trajectory, to prioritize his health over the incessant demands of fame. Damon's struggle amplified as he encountered yet another adversary, like a storyline ripped from the scripts he so masterfully performed. A benign brain tumor on his pituitary gland. The weight of this diagnosis was as burdensome as the physical mass it referred to. It spurred a moment of unequivocal resolve as he opted for surgery, bracing against the prospect of recovery with a silent bravery. The period post-surgery was a montage of personal battles against pain, fatigue, and the specter of incapacitation. Even in the limbo of his convalescence, Damon's humor remained a healing force, a trusted companion amid the eddies of uncertainty and discomfort. Facing the profound challenges of his health forced a recalibration of Damon's values. Family became a beacon, drawing him away from the punishing hours on set towards a life where his presence held irreplaceable value. So, in a decision that reflected both surrender and fortitude, Damon stepped away from the high-profile role on Lethal Weapon to devote himself to his loved ones and his well-being. His choice to depart was as much an act of self-preservation as it was a gesture of sacrifice, illustrating the theme that sometimes the hardest choices are the most necessary ones. Damon Wayan's journey through these dramatic life events is a powerful narrative of resilience. Amidst the physical and psychological trials, his ethos remained unwavering, a commitment to laugh in the face of adversity, to confront challenges with the same humor and grace that define his life's work. Because YouTube will prioritize interactive videos, please comment "OK" if you find this video interesting. Thank you. Philanthropy and activism. Damon Wayan's commitment to philanthropy and activism is a vital aspect of his life, often taking a back seat to his public persona. Despite this, he has consistently utilized his influence to support causes close to his heart and aid those in need. His personal experience with type 2 diabetes has driven him to advocate for health awareness, particularly in communities where the condition is prevalent but often overlooked. Through his platform, he aims to educate and empower individuals to make informed lifestyle choices and manage their health effectively. In addition to health advocacy, Damon supports various philanthropic initiatives, including organizations that improve educational opportunities for underprivileged youth and assist families affected by health issues. He believes that success comes with a responsibility to give back and uplift others, and he embraces this role with dedication and humility. Damon's activism extends beyond health and education to issues of racial equality and justice. He uses his prominence to highlight systemic problems and advocate for change, recognizing the impact his voice can have both within and beyond the entertainment industry. As Damon Wayans marches into 2024, his commitment to entertainment remains undeterred, despite the challenges he's conquered, both on screen and off. Embracing the wisdom garnered from years in the biz and his personal journey, Damon is set to add fresh chapters to his career. An exciting development is the buzz around a new comedy, Popper's House, which hails from the Wayans' creative wellspring. While specifics on Damon's involvement have yet to fully surface, the title alone, reminiscent of his familial ties and comedic heritage, hints at a project that could echo the charm and relatability of My Wife and Kids. Originally anticipated for an earlier release, Popper's House has been rescheduled for the 2024-25 season, building anticipation among fans eager to witness Damon's return to sitcom glory. In an industry that perennially craves innovation and authenticity, Damon is poised to offer just that with his experience and nuanced understanding of humor that addresses both everyday life and the more profound aspects of the human experience. Whether Popper's House will serve as a vessel for Wayans to channel his insights as a family man and comedic savant remains to be seen, but expectations are undeniably high. Looking ahead, Damon's presence on our screens, whether in acting, writing, or producing roles, affirms his continued passion for the art. His legacy, after all, is etched not only through his successes, but also through his resilience and ability to draw inspiration from life's trials. Fans and followers can look forward with anticipation to what promises to be a confluence of Wayans' humor and heart in whatever projects come to fruition. As the curtain falls on the heartfelt saga of Damon Wayans, we're left in awe of his enduring spirit and indomitable humor in the face of life's curveballs. His story isn't just one to watch, it's one to learn from and discuss with fervor. Have Damon's triumphs and trials moved you as they have us? Join the conversation and tell us your thoughts. Drop a D in the comments if Damon's resilience inspires you. And for more stirring stories that delve deep into the lives of your favorite stars, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Iconic Stay tuned, stay inspired. Keanu Reeves refused to sell his soul to Hollywood. Keanu Reeves stands out from other celebrities as his most relatable and down-to-earth moments garner the most attention. Unlike others, whose controversies and dramatic outbursts make headlines, Keanu's humility and normalcy have captivated the public. A 2011 video with 16 million views showcases this, where a woman accidentally backs her car into Keanu's motorcycle while he's inside a building. He handles the situation with ease, chatting with the police and the woman, and then drives off. Another video from 2021 with 8.3 million views features Keanu talking to fans about his motorcycle, and they respectfully keep their distance while he engages with them. In a 2015 video with 7.7 million views, Keanu is seen hurrying through an airport, stopping to take photos with fans, and flying commercial without bodyguards despite being worth $350 million. Joe Rogan has praised Keanu for his humility, saying, "That guy sits on the subway by himself. There's no obvious outward displays of wealth from him, and he's insanely wealthy. When you see him, he's dressed like me. He's got like a regular watch on. Sneakers. He's normal as a man. It's real weird." Some might find it strange that Keanu is praised for basic human decency, but given Hollywood's low expectations, it's refreshing to see. Understanding Keanu's tough upbringing and generous acts, like giving away millions from his Matrix earnings to the special effects team, reveals why he's earned the title of nicest man in Hollywood. Samuel Reeves, Keanu's father, battled drug addiction, was frequently incarcerated for his involvement with heroin, and left his family when Keanu was only 3. As a result, his mother, Patricia, ended up taking care of her 2 kids on her own while working relentlessly as a costume designer. Throughout Keanu's childhood, Patricia went through marriage and divorce with 4 different partners. Keanu's sister vividly recalls the significant influence their mother's partners had on their young lives, stating, "How we lived our lives depended on the man of the moment." Although there were multiple father figures in their lives, the children often felt neglected. Kim recalls, "We never had anyone to play with us, to watch me riding horses or Keanu playing hockey." Boys who grow up without a consistent paternal presence are at risk of becoming more aggressive, melancholic, and inclined to perpetuate the pattern of abandonment. Keanu's life trajectory seemed bleak from the start. A persistent somberness surrounded him, one that was even perceived by his educators. His academic journey was erratic, marked by attending numerous high schools over a period of 5 years, including one that expelled him for his unruly nature. Keanu perceived that he was disruptive, commenting, "I was just getting in their way, I guess." He experienced a profound sense of alienation. This sense of being an outsider did not fade when he reached Hollywood. In the 1980s, his agents criticized his name as too ethnic, and Reeves, although irritated, considered their advice and experimented with the name Casey, or Casey Reeves. The trial was brief. Each time he was called Casey at auditions, he wouldn't react. While most wouldn't think to alter their name, Keanu was willing to try. Ultimately, he reverted to his original name, which bore no detriment to his career. Keanu Reeves's early roles as a teen idol laid the groundwork for his nice guy reputation, attracting a female fanbase. His early works included TV movies and film debuts in Young Blood and Flying. However, it was his encounter with casting director Carrie Fraser that altered his trajectory. She saw his star quality and cast him in The Night Before and Permanent Record. His breakthrough came in 1989 with Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which brought in $40 million on a $10 million budget. Director Stephen Herrick felt Keanu was perfect for the role, capturing the lovable goofiness of Ted Logan. In 1991, Keanu Reeves's kindness impacted River Phoenix's career. Director Gus Van Sant struggled to cast the leads for My Own Private Idaho. Keanu hand-delivered the script to River in Florida, riding his motorcycle 1,300 miles from Canada. River was initially hesitant, but eventually accepted the role of Mike, a drug-addicted hustler. River received widespread acclaim, winning several awards while Keanu's performance was overlooked. Tragically, River died in 1993 at 23 due to a drug overdose. Keanu has kept their friendship private, but River's death still affects him deeply even 30 years later. Keanu Reeves made a significant financial sacrifice during The Devil's Advocate production, giving up his earnings. Initially, Al Pacino was offered the role of John Milton, but declined 3 times, citing the character's stereotypical traits. He suggested Robert Redford and Sean Connery instead, showcasing Keanu's humility and dedication to the project. If you liked this video, please leave a number 9 in the comments below. It's reported that Keanu Reeves accepted a significant reduction in his salary, worth millions, enabling the production crew to accommodate Al Pacino's fee requirements. This act of generosity didn't directly benefit Keanu. Despite this, the movie went on to earn over $61 million in the box office, with Al Pacino's acting receiving widespread acclaim as one of the movie's standout elements. This wasn't the only occasion Keanu made such a financial sacrifice. 3 years later, he is said to have reduced his salary by 90% to ensure he could appear with Gene Hackman in The Replacements. Regardless of Keanu's kindness, public opinion on his acting skills was mixed. At the time, despite being in his most financially successful film, he was often viewed as the least impressive actor on set. Keanu Reeves played Jonathan Harker in the successful gothic horror film Dracula, 1992, which earned $82 million worldwide. Despite the film's success, Keanu's performance received criticism, with some reviewers panning his casting. His performance was even listed as one of 50 performances that ruined movies by Total Film in 2011. Keanu Reeves' English accent in Dracula is often cited as one of the worst in cinema history. He was also met with skepticism for his role in Much Ado About Nothing, 1993, earning a Worst Supporting Actor nomination at the Golden Raspberry Awards. His accent and casting were heavily criticized in both films. Following a couple of underwhelming dramas, Keanu's career seemed to be faltering. However, a substantial opportunity was on the horizon with Speed, an action film centered on a bus set to explode if its speed goes below 50 miles per hour. While searching for someone to play Officer Jack Traven in 1993, a range of actors including Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks, Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson were considered, but Keanu was the final choice. He made considerable sacrifices for the film. Director Jan de Bont wanted the character to have short hair, so Keanu shaved his head. This decision upset the studio executives, who then insisted he wear a wig. However, they eventually deferred to the director's vision. De Bont had another concern. He didn't think Reeves looked muscular enough, commenting, "The thing with Keanu is that he looks very boyish. I didn't want him to be like a kid," while Keanu famously enjoys maintaining a youthful spirit. Committing to the director's vision, Reeves dedicated 2 months to bulking up and conditioning his physique for the role. Though initially anxious, he eventually became enthused by the rush of the intense training. Speed marked Keanu's second foray into action movies, and the exhaustive preparation proved to be well worth the effort. The summer blockbuster of 1994, Speed erupted in the box office, generating $350 million from a $30 million investment, securing its spot as the 5th highest grossing movie of the year and clinching 2 Oscars. Another testament to Keanu's indifference to wealth was his refusal of a $12 million bid to lead Speed 2 Cruise Control, despite the predecessor's immense success, marking a high point in his career. His decision wasn't a reflection on the team behind the sequel. He simply followed his gut, a familiar sentiment when something doesn't quite resonate. Consequently, Keanu found himself shunned by 20th Century Fox for 10 years. Self-sacrifice was tolerable in Hollywood, but when it hampers profit-making, execs are quick to retaliate. This blacklist, however, did little to stall Keanu's ascent to international fame, as his forthcoming movie was set to cement his career. The Matrix painted a grim vision of the future, with mankind unknowingly ensnared in a digital illusion crafted by sentient machines, using human bodies for energy. Keanu wasn't the studio's initial choice. Will Smith passed, skeptical of the film's grand scale. Nicolas Cage declined due to extended filming in Australia. Brad Pitt opted instead for Fight Club. Sandra Bullock sidestepped as she felt the role suited a male, and Johnny Depp also bowed out. This left Keanu, who felt fortunate to be considered at all. Head of the shoot, Keanu engaged in months of rigorous martial arts training, a challenge compounded by a serious spinal issue. Facing a bulging disc, he underwent a spinal fusion surgery with a neck plate inserted. He hid these facts, training in a neck brace to ensure his participation in The Matrix. Upon its release, the film garnered widespread critical acclaim, lauded for its groundbreaking visuals, kinetic action scenes, inventive cinematography, and sheer entertainment value. It was a box office titan, amassing over $460 million against its $63 million budget, crowning itself as Warner Brothers' top film of 1999 and the 4th highest grossing movie of the year. Keanu's paycheck from The Matrix tallied $14 million up front, which later swelled by an additional $49 million due to the film's box office triumph. With The Matrix, Keanu was no longer just another successful actor. His role in this iconic film launched him into the realm of legend. Amidst the zenith of his professional success, Keanu's personal life was struck with heartbreaking events. Following his earlier life challenges, such as his father's departure and the loss of his close companion, he encountered profound sorrow on the brink of the new millennium. He and his partner, Jennifer Syme, were anticipating the arrival of their daughter. Devastatingly, they suffered the loss of their stillborn child 8 months into the pregnancy, a tragic discovery made on Christmas Eve in 1999. Struggling with the aftermath and depression from their tragic loss, Keanu and Jennifer's relationship couldn't endure, although they continued a close friendship. They were contemplating reconciliation, but fate delivered another cruel blow when Jennifer perished in a car crash in 2001, a mere day following a meeting with Keanu. Despite the enormity of his personal losses, Keanu channeled his sorrow into benevolence. He founded a cancer charity, which he kept out of the public eye, actively contributing to children's hospitals and cancer research. He disclosed his philanthropic efforts in 2009 after silently operating the foundation for about 6 years. Keanu avoided the limelight for his charitable work, eschewing the self-promotion often seen when celebrities engage in philanthropy. His generosity is also well known among his colleagues. On the set of The Matrix Reloaded, Keanu expressed his gratitude to the stunt crew who participated in the intricate fight against Agent Smith's clones by gifting each of them a new Harley-Davidson motorcycle. His giving nature didn't end there. He also presented the stunt team of John Wick Chapter 4 Inches with personalized Rolex Submariner watches, valued at approximately $10,000 apiece, in recognition of their dedication and hard work. Indeed, Keanu also looked after the stunt team of Matrix Resurrection, gifting them an all-inclusive trip to the film's premiere as a gesture of gratitude. Everything was taken care of by Reeves: the private jet journey, hotel stays, premiere passes, and he organized an exclusive brunch following the premiere, among other considerate gestures. Stories circulated across the press suggesting that Keanu had donated $31.5 million, or 70% of his earnings from the Matrix franchise, to cancer research. But those reports were incorrect. Keanu's publicist clarified that the actor did not give away a huge portion of his salary to charity. Nevertheless, the myth proliferated online since the narrative of Keanu's generosity resonates strongly with his public persona and is quite believable. If you like this video, please leave a number 9 in the comments below. Amongst the many actions that have earned him acclaim, one of the simplest acts brought Keanu widespread attention and praise. In 2000, footage of Keanu on a New York City subway went viral. He offered his seat to a woman with a large bag upon noticing her need. The woman accepted, and Keanu stood up to let her sit. The video has since amassed over 42 million views. Keanu using public transport and giving up his seat made him relatable and admirable in the eyes of many. Images of him carefully avoiding physical contact with women in photos also went viral, earning him the nickname Respectful King, as he conscientiously hovers his hand just above their backs. When it comes to celebrity news, controversies often draw the most attention, but with Keanu, it's his acts of compassion that captivate the public. Be it him giving to the homeless, spending time talking to them, indulging in playful moments with puppies, showcasing a stuffed toy around China, or sharing heartfelt insights like the answer to the question, "What do you think happens when we die?" Keanu Reeves: "I know that the ones who love us will miss us." Keanu has borne profound personal loss alongside significant professional triumphs, yet he has chosen to approach life with empathy and modesty rather than succumbing to ego or vanity. Unlike many who chase celebrity at all costs, Keanu leverages his fame and wealth for altruistic purposes. Although some may argue that his simplest kind deeds are overemphasized, Keanu Reeves consistently demonstrates that his exceptional nature isn't confined to Hollywood standards. He stands out as a genuinely remarkable human being. Keanu Reeves, whether you've known him as the cool-headed negotiator in Speed, the thought-provoking Neo in The Matrix, or the enigmatic hitman in John Wick, is more than just a screen icon with memorable roles. Behind the scenes, he's a paragon of humility and generosity, shaping his fame and wealth into tools for giving back rather than simply living the high life. From offering his subway seat to silently funding cancer research, his kind-hearted gestures resonate deeply with fans around the world. Yet, what truly distinguishes Keanu is how he embodies a rare blend of celebrity and everyman, keeping his personal struggles private and his acts of kindness discreet. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Are you moved by Keanu Reeves' actions off-screen as much as his on-screen performances? Have you experienced or witnessed similar selfless acts that have inspired you? Share your thoughts, stories, and if you feel inspired by Keanu's example of kindness, drop a K in the comments to show your appreciation for this outstanding individual. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Iconic for more content that dives deep into the lives of those who leave a mark both on and off the camera. Let's keep the conversation going about the impact one person can make.